6.8 is a motion to approve payment in the amount of $8,350 to the National Faith Homebuyers for the down payment assistance for homebuyer number 2020-022 funded through the home grant.
Motion. Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Pat, supported by Councilman Bezura. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.9 has been deleted. Item 6.10 is a motion to approve purchases for repairs and maintenance at TSX in the amount not to exceed $141,500 in accordance with the attached schedule. Purchases are for the 2021 fiscal year and to be paid out of repairs and maintenance account.
Motion to approve. Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilwoman Winton. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chair, just to let the residents know, it is for the whole year, and this lets us know in our information here about the vendors that they will be using and how much each vendor is allowed. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe. Is there any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.11 is a motion to approve purchase of food license wholesalers for TSX in the amount not to exceed $68,000 in accordance with the attached schedule. Purchases are for the 2020/2021 fiscal year and to be paid out of food cost of goods sold account.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Bezura. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Remy.
just someone who could answer a couple of questions for me from TSX, please.
Yeah, I think they're...
Just a couple of quick questions. The complex is open, and are they selling? They're selling food from the inside the location now, as far as.
Through the chair, per the executive order, the concession stand will be closed.
And we're purchasing spending a lot of money on food. So, are we buying this, or is this being set aside for a later date?
This, through the chair, this is obviously the budgeted number. Obviously, with the unexpectedly the concession stand being closed, I do not anticipate spending. I'm not buying any food currently.
In other words, this will sit until it opens.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're just approving the vendors, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Is there any plans, do you know of any dates where we would be allowed to do that? Because we're going to be able to open that soon, correct?
We are opening on Friday.
Okay.
Officially, we're going to our first test run will be on Friday. We are doing a final walkthrough tomorrow. It obviously looks a little bit different this year.
Sure.
You're more than welcome to come check it out. We're checking in every visitor, everything. I've asked around. I have received no word on concession sales yet. I didn't anticipate that one coming across.
Oh, no, I just kind of a
But
random
I have
question.
not heard any word yet on when it will or will not open, obviously, but to, kind of back up your earlier question, this money will sit. I'm not buying any food right now because I'm not selling any food right now.
Real good. Thank you very much.
Sure. George?
Through the chair, we are looking at creative ways. Of course, we've got to follow the executive
Sure.
order, but we are trying to promote Lakes of Taylor for deliveries.
Okay.
If they got teams there that we could bring the food to them.
Sure.
So we're looking at other alternatives,
Okay.
but we won't use that money unless it opens up.
Okay. Is there any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All those opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.12 is a motion to approve purchases for operating supplies at TSX in the amount not to exceed $113,500 in accordance with the attached schedule. Purchases are for the 2020/2021 fiscal year and to be paid out of operating supplies account.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilwoman Winton. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 6.13 is a motion to approve the override of the mayor's veto of CCR number 9.485-20 and all resolutions contained therein, adopted at the regular city council meeting held on September 1st, 2020.
Motion.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilman Ramick and supported by Councilwoman Witten. Is there any discussion? I have a few things I'd like to discuss. First thing I want to discuss is I don't really understand why this was even vetoed in the first place. This was a request. This wasn't an order. This council is well aware of its powers. Myself and the rest of this council knows that we cannot replace our corporate counsel. Only our mayor can do so. That's why this was a request. Also in the veto, it states that Chairman Williams' motion was a result of procedurally flawed and inappropriately brought as a motion as council chairman without passing the gavel's violating both council rules and procedures of Robert's Rules of Order. Well, I looked into it before and I kind of dove back into it again. This is Robert's Rules right here. And stating that I needed to pass the gavel and that I didn't follow, that applies to large boards. This is a small board. And a small board consists of 12 or less, according to Robert's Rules. So in Robert's Rules, on page 488, section 49, Rules of Order. If the chairman is a member of this board, which I am, he may, without leaving the chair, speak in informal discussions and in debate and vote on all questions. And it says see footnote 2. Footnote 2 reads, informal discussion may be initiated by the chairman himself, which in effect enables the chairman to submit his own proposals without formally making a motion as described on page 33 through 35, although he has the right to make a motion if he wishes. The reason I made the request, and unfortunately the mayor's not here, I went to the mayor a few months ago about this privately, and I made him well aware that we knew of our powers, that we couldn't do it, only he could do that. So I just wanted to throw that out there as well. Sometimes this council is going to make decisions or ask certain things, and sometimes, like I said at the last meeting, changes needed to be made, and I thought so much that I made a motion requesting. It wasn't an order. So is there any other discussion that anybody would like to discuss? Okay, if not, I have a motion by Councilman Ramick, supported by Councilwoman Witten. All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Okay, this now takes us to the open business portion. There is an open business item before I come to the council. A motion to approve Asphalt Paving Inc. current vendor for road preservation services in the amount not to exceed $26,250. And this is funding through Local Roads Preservation Fund.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Croft, supported by Councilwoman Witten. Is there any discussion? I have a quick question for Matt. Matt, where is this?
It's the Newcastle Party Telegraph area.
Okay, the good to great area?
Yep, that's
Okay.
it. Good to great area one, I think it
I
is.
was just curious, I didn't see it. So. Is there any other discussion or questions for Matt?
Mr. Chair,
Sure.
why didn't they know that it was a little bit, that they needed more to
Well,
begin
initially,
with?
the estimate was for 4 inches, and for some reason on the side of the road, it's more than 4 inches. Not really too sure why, the depth of the asphalt.
But they didn't know that, being in that kind of a business?
I assume not.
Interesting. Thank you.
Okay. Councilman Johnson?
Just to your point, I don't know how they would know that.
Is it done like this, all the time? Is it supposed to be a certain, like your sidewalk?
Normally, it's a certain thickness. I mean, until you get into it, you wouldn't know it. And that's where I disagree with a lot of the contingency funds, because they should know their business, but, normally it's 4 inches, and I guess it ran over.
Yeah, for some reason on the side of the road, it was deeper than 4 inches, and
So on the side it was more, but not on the road itself?
the road was 4 inches, and just on some of the edging, it was a little bit deeper.
Can I ask, do you know who the company was that put that in originally?
I do not.
Okay, that's
No,
like
that would have
a long
been
time ago, but I was just thought I'd throw that out
long
there.
time ago.
Yeah, no, just thought I'd throw that out there, so it wasn't Al's.
Probably when they built that subdivision back in there, so you're talking 30, 40 years ago.
Could they fill that with The asphalt, or would they have to put cement in there and then put the 4 inches of asphalt? Okay. Okay. Okay, is there any other questions? If not, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no.
No.
Roll call.
Mrs. Katz?
No.
Mr. Ramick?
No.
Mrs. Winton?
Yes.
Ms. Croft?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Becerra?
Yes.
Mr. Woolley?
Yes, motion carries. Okay, at this point, I'd like to ask any